What's up, guys? We're back here with another video. Now I ain't been on here in a while, but since I've got me a four-wheeler, today I'm gonna be showing y'all guys how to mount these nightlight headlights on this Honda Rancher 350. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I got rock lights on here, so it's kind of easier to see. But here's your stock headlight. It goes up here just like this. You'll have a bolt right here, and you'll have two down here at the bottom. So you should have 4 bolts holding it on just like this. Take them off. Then on the back of your light, right here, there should be like a little cover like this. There'll be a little cover that'll go in there. You take that cover off, one little bolt, and it should look like this. Should be hanging down here like this. So you want to unclip your wire. See if I can't do this with one hand. There we go. That wire unclipped, and your headlights be able to come off. You take it out of this little housing. Alright, now I got it off that housing. We have these wires. So what we're gonna have to do, there's a green, white, and blue. Your green and your white is your hot and your ground. Your ground's your green, your white is your hot. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to cut this right here to be able to expose these wires, because my new lights right here do not have a plug-in. So we're just gonna have to wire them up just like this. So I'm gonna cut this and get this copper exposed on both ends, or we can hook them up. Cut it right at this plug-in thing. I have to cut this. There it goes. Alright, so now that this is off, this is your hot. This is your ground. This is your hot. So this is for the can't even think of the name of it. Like for your high beam and your low beam. But these lights don't have it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. So now we got these. We go here and strip these wires off so I can get to the copper. I'm just gonna hook them up right now just to make sure they work before I put holes in my plastics. So green goes to black, white goes to red. I should be fine for there now. Let me see. There you go. Okay, and so what you have to do, I turn my key on obviously. Then this was for your high beam and low beam, but now we cut that off because it's a normal light, you don't have that. So if you put the high beam and low beam thing, if you put that switch down, and this one will turn on and off how it's supposed to. Okay, so now I know these lights work. I can disconnect them from here. And I'm gonna go ahead for the other side It's gonna be the same on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this switch off, this little, not switch, little plug-in thing. Go ahead and cut it off right where they smash this down. Cut that off, then come back about the same and just cut this little protector thing off. To expose your wires. So now that your wires are exposed, remember, we can cut this blue off and we can expose the copper on these. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to twist them. They're not all frayed looking. Okay, so this goes to that side. So it'll be over there, and this side will be right here. So, now we got that. We're going to have to figure out a way, I'm not sure how yet. These go in here. Let me fix this wire. Okay. So these go in here like this. And I'm probably gonna drill holes on both sides and zip tie them to it. Or if you have bolts, you can do that. So, not sure if they go above the plastic like that. Kind of thinking they do. Kind of thinking they go in there like that. Okay, so I'm gonna get some holes drilled on here where we can mount the lights to plastics. Okay, so now we have our holes drilled right here in our plastic. I have one drilled here, one drilled here, drilled here and here. I'm gonna use 2 zip ties, or 4 zip ties, 2 on both sides. Go in here, zip tie them to here and here and here. Because it's a little too small to use bolts. If you push it over to the right side, see, can't really bolt it to nothing back there. Same over here. So, I'm gonna use zip ties, get this thing zip tied up, and I'll pick y'all back up when we do that. I got zip tie here, zip tie here, zip tie here, zip tie here. Run through the back just like that. This is up to y'all for how y'all want y'all's light. I don't have these pulled tight yet because I'm not sure where I want it. Like, you can kind of move it where you want it because it don't fit in there perfectly. But it's one of the best lights you can get for these 350s. So I'll probably put mine somewhere like right there. So yeah, I'm gonna get this where I want it, zip tie it down, and I'll pick y'all back up. Okay, so I got mine mounted up right here with these 4 zip ties in each corner. This is what the back looks like. Tighten them up, both sides. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna drill here and here and here and here over here. Zip tie them up. Then I'll show y'all how to wire these 2 yalls. Wire that originally came with it. That was on the original wires. Okay, so I got both of the headlights hooked up. I showed y'all what I did on this one. I just held it up there where I wanted it, went across from the holes, drilled a hole and a hole, same on both sides. Did it on both of these. Then I ran a zip tie through here and I came around the back and connected them. Ran one in through here, one in through here, connected them right here. I did 2 right here and 2 down here on this other side. But you could probably just, if you do one bigger one, that'll probably be best. Do the same thing on both sides. I just have these touching right now. Turn my key on. Pretty bright. Throw some rollers in here of them. One thing I didn't mention, you don't have to take your wheels off to do this. I just took them off because I'm doing some other things to it that I'll probably be posting videos on, so y'all stay tuned for that. Hint the PVC pipe right there. So yeah, that's how you mount them. Now we're gonna go ahead and wire them up. I do not have no heat shrink, so I'm gonna have to use electrical tape. Okay, so now that I got my electrical tape, I have both wires exposed. This is the light wire, and this is the factory wire that was already here that we cut that plug-in off of. So we're gonna wrap them both up. This copper is a little more stronger than this silver stuff. So I'll split it like this at the front on both sides, on my hot and my ground, just like that. I'm not no electrician, but I did all my rock light stuff by myself, so just kind of winging it and doing it how I think it's supposed to be done. But like I said, I don't have heat tape, so I'm gonna use this. Crap, I can't even think of the name of it. Electrical tape. That's what I'm gonna use. You have to be careful these don't touch while connected, because it will cause your fuller to cut off. I don't know why. I did it on a 300 yesterday, and somehow they was touching, and when I turned the lights on, it just cut the fuller off. It's like it switched it to the kill switch. So make sure these don't touch. One way you can do that is connect your grounds, then tape it around that. I'll show y'all. So green is your ground, black is your ground. So you want to connect the green and black. So get them like that, twist one side, and twist the other. However y'all connect them, it don't matter. They just have to be connected. I'm no electrician, but I kind of just weave them in here, like so. I hurt, make freaking bug me. However y'all want to connect them, that's how I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna take me some tape. If I can get it off. Take me a good piece of electrical tape. And like I was saying, you don't want them to touch, so I'm just gonna cover this ground wire up. Cover the copper up where the copper's not exposed and where it cannot touch the hot. I'm gonna do that on both sides. So cover them up. Just like so. That's how look, they're connected. If I can hurt when that poked me. Let me make sure my key is off. Hold up. Let me make sure my key's off before I pull the rest of this. Key is off. So now I'm gonna do the same thing over here. This Y that I made. I'm gonna put this red, this hot, in it. I'm gonna get that Y. I'm just kind of twist it while that red's in it. Like so. Then I'm gonna get this and twist it around here. This is all you're doing is connecting them. Nothing's fancy. Just connecting them up. You can do it however you want. This is just how I do it. I don't know why. Now that's connected. I'm gonna take me some more tape. This kind of tape. Electrical tape. Take just a little bit and we'll wrap it around here where they stay connected. Kind of helps it stay connected, and it helps it where the ground and the hot don't touch. Might not be the prettiest, but it'll do the job. And you won't be able to see it back off in there. This one looks better than that one. Okay, so now you have your hot and your ground connected. What I'm gonna do, I'm sorry if the camera's a little crooked. Y'all, I don't have a tripod, so I'm literally propping it up on my tire. So now I'm gonna do, turn my light on. Make sure they go on and off. This is your, so look, this is your high beam and low beam. I already told y'all this, but I'm gonna tell y'all again. High beam and low beam for your stock lights. This is the on and off for your stock lights. So, since we cut the blue wire and there's no high and low beam for these lights, you're gonna wanna put your high and low beam down all the time. So as soon as you flick this one down, it'll go on. Or you can do it to where they're both up and it's go like that. So if they're both up, it's off. Press your low beam down, press your high beam down, and it comes on. You can just leave your low beam down and have the high and off like that. So now that we know they work, I'll set y'all guys back up right here on my tire. Now that we know they work, I'm gonna give me some good bit of electrical tape, go around. But it's all wrapped up, just like this. I would use heat shrink, but I don't have any more left. I used it when I did my rock lights and my light bar. But for now, that should be just fine. Shouldn't go nowhere. Water shouldn't hurt it. So now you're gonna do the same exact same thing on the other side. You could see I have them hooked up, but that's not how they're gonna stay. So we're gonna go ahead, do the same thing over here, and that's my hot water heater. I don't know why it freaking does that, but ignore that. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. It should be the same on 300s. This is a 350, and it should be the same on your newer model ranchers and stuff. But most of the newer models, they just have the plug-in from the lights. But I know the 300s, I did one yesterday. Your blue that comes out of, where it is. Your blue that comes out of here, you're gonna cut it still. And there'll just be different kind of plug-ins on here, and you'll just cut the plug-ins off just to get to your main wires. So, same thing on the 300s. Cut your blues off. So now we're gonna connect these just like we connected them, and I'll pick y'all guys back up. All right, so I got, just like this side, I'll show y'all guys how we got this side hooked up to this right side. I did the same thing over here. Oh, about fell. Got it all hooked up. Everything's working right. So yeah, that's how you hook them up. Mount them. I'm not doing nothing with all this extra wire right now because I'm about to reorganize all the wire for my rock lights and stuff. But yeah, y'all can do anything. There's little hooks over there. You can run them up and run them back up to the dash to get all this extra wire out the way. But yeah, I'm not doing nothing with it. But if y'all want to, y'all can. It won't affect nothing. So yeah. Okay, now we got everything hooked up. They're working. They're going on and off. All I did was, I did nothing different. Showed you everything. Hooked them up. Right there. Connections. Yeah, the 4 zip ties around both of them. I double zip tied. Which ones did I double zip tie? Double zip tied these 2 top ones. Same on the other side. So yeah, that's really it. I ain't posting on here in a while, but I think I'm gonna get back to posting some 4-wheeler stuff. Now I got a 4-wheeler. Soon to be doing some. That's really all the electrical I have to do. I really done all my lights already. I wish I would have filmed it, but I never really thought about it. You got a winch, have a little speaker, rock lights, and a 12-inch light bar on the front. Dry box. It's really all the aftermarket stuff I have, but soon to be, there should be a video coming out. I'm about to get my snorkel done. I'm about to do it. There should be a video on that. So yeah, thank y'all guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.